ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all you beautiful, valid people out there. I'm your boy, fucking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, and I'm here with my friend and co-host.
Hey, it is Ian. What's up, y'all? Also, Shaggy's not his real name. Do you remember what his real name is? Because I actually quizzed you on this before.
It was Roger, wasn't it?
That's Rogers is his last name.
Rogers. It's fuck. I remember this. Something Rogers. What was it? It was fuck. What didn't it start with a D or am I crazy?
It started with an N.
Neil.
Not quite.
Don't tell me.
Jesus Christ, Jay.
Don't tell me. Nameless man.
Norville.
Fuck that shit.
Norville Rogers. Yeah, I told you about this before. But yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Anyway,
fine, I'll be Scooby so I can remember my fucking name.
Got it. Anyways, well, you're gonna be 7 days. We're playing.
We're back.
We're playing 7 days.
We're back with Dad.
And I will say right here that this is the second game in the Chzo Mythos series. So if you've not watched our 5 Days of Strangers playthrough, at least seen a playthrough, or at least
it is pretty pogged. You have to admit.
Then go away now because we're gonna be spoiling the first game.
True.
Probably. So yeah, make sure you play that or watch it first before you come here. With that being said, I hope you enjoy this game. I love it as well. I like it better than the first one. Although it's probably my third favorite because it's like I think they just get better. Although I think the third one might be better than the fourth one, but they just get better. So this one's great. Anyways, it's called 7 Days of Skeptic.
Okay, so the original one we had a house. Okay, now that all those
Defoe Manor.
Now that you've come back and completely decided that you've watched our first series because people aren't impatient at all.
We're gonna spoil it all.
Yeah. We're gonna spoil everything. So we have this guy named Dad. I mean Trilby, and Trilby wears this cool little hat. It's a fedora. No, I'm just kidding. It's a Trilby, but he's a kind of a cat burglar, and he busts into this house, the Defoe Manor.
No, he's a gentleman thief, Jay.
He's a gentleman thief. Yeah, quote-unquote gentleman thief, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah. But he busts into the Defoe Manor because Defoe Manor, the owner just died.
Yeah. And nobody really knows where.
Nobody knows the specifics of exactly what happened.
They didn't have a line.
Anyway,
they had no kids or heirs.
So they get in there, and there are 4 other people trapped in there at that point. And
for some reason all the windows are stuck and all the doors are locked.
So they can't escape, and like they go out to the yard, and the yard's all like blocked off with a wall, and you can't get over it. And even if you could, there's like a cliff on the other side. But
there's a ravine, yeah,
like you die. Pretty much you die if you try that way. But
yeah.
So the other 4 people.
Yeah, so that's basically it. And then you were trapped in that for a while, and by the end of it, well, actually, what ended up happening is we found AJ dead. One of the characters.
AJ was murdered.
And then we were all wondering who. Philip blamed us and was very... Philip, rest his soul. Very not so
Philip
happy
is
with
dead.
The situation. And then Trilby came across a wooden idol and touched the idol, right?
And then Phil died.
And when he touched the idol, he became possessed with some murderous wrath, who we later found out was the deformed, neglected second son of Sir Roderick Defoe.
Yeah.
Right? Who was killed by Sir Roderick Defoe, bleeding to death by him. But before he actually bled to death, he killed both Matthew Defoe, his brother, and Sir Roderick Defoe's father. And yeah, so that was kind of a brutal story. And then the ghost of this child, this neglected child, kind of inhabited Trilby and killed Philip. And then Simone didn't believe that it wasn't Trilby who did it until Jim Fowler.
Actually, his name was Tim.
Oh yeah, his name was Tim. That's right, Tim Fowler. Who luckily didn't kill anybody, but got Simone to believe us that it was supernatural. And in the end, the house burned down. And everything in the house was burned down too, right? The idol is totally gone, right?
Everything's gone.
Totally.
There's no sequel bait at all. Like this is just
not
like
at all.
This is like a completely different thing. There's no way.
Completely different.
And at the end, they finally at the end they freed the quote unquote freed his soul, the soul or whatever.
Yeah.
And
they destroyed the body.
Yeah.
They
destroyed the body. Yeah.
Yeah. They tried to put his soul to rest like that. Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
And whenever they busted it out, not Philip. What was the bitch's name?
Simone.
Jesus
Christ.
Simone. Simone and Tim with a T because it's definitely his name's Tim.
Yeah, we're the two other survivors.
They were the two other survivors. Whenever they went out to get to the cops, whenever they searched the building, Trilby was gone, and Trilby
disappeared.
He was just like, fuck this shit.
He pieced out.
He made like my dad and fucked off.
Exactly. And so now we're on 7 Days Skeptic, which is not it's actually the second game, even though the fourth game is called 6 Days of Sacrifice. I know it's weird, but let's hit start game. I promise you, Jay, that this takes place on a different planet, or are not on the same planet.
Seems legit.
The date is 14/7.
Username Knight_Killer14.
2385.
Password ? Welcome back to your personal network interface, Malcolm. Who's Malcolm? You have 0 new messages.
Good question.
3 new items to match your preference. In Science Station Disaster Relaunch of
Mephistopheles.
New
breed of salmon discovered.
The
Relaunched.
scout ship Mephistopheles. First built 2328 was relaunched yesterday after extensive upgrades. She will be assigned map the uncharted regions.
Of the Carcass Galaxy.
She's under the command of Captain Barry Shahal, hero of the Mars Riot, and is to be Captain Shahal's last posting before his retirement. Spokesman for the Earth Federation Navy dismissed claims that despite several upgrades, the Mephistopheles is outfitted with obsolete technology. He's quoted as saying, "If it was good enough for the 23rd century, it's good enough today." What the fuck? What is this? Picture available. Picture. Pog.
Totally didn't take place on the same planet.
Oh my god, you weren't joking. The scout ship Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles.
Listen to this music, Jay.
It is kind of nice. I do like that piano.
27th of July, 2385.
I do like that piano. Location 11475.
Coordinates, Carcass Galaxy.
Yeah.
Carcass is totally not
All systems running normally.
Alright, you ready?
I'm scared. If Trilby's on this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Alright. Okay.
Ben Yahtzee, Croshaw.
Croshaw.
Crochet?
Oh my god.
7 Days of
I love it. It's such a good song.
It is kind of. I do like that.
It's so good. Alright, I'm gonna be the yellow text.
Okay.
Just for a warning. Whenever that's there. Sometimes I get the feeling that I don't belong here.
You don't.
I mean, I'm here on this ship surrounded by all these veterans.
Veterans?
And I'm terrified that someone will notice me and say I'm on the wrong ship.
Which you probably are if you're that terrified.
I keep having this weird dream that I'm in a room full of people with green skin.
Aliens?
And they just watch me, wondering what I'm doing there.
Fair enough.
And then one of the green people turns around and he's my father.
I couldn't relate. Does that stress you?
Not really. Although I do feel kind of embarrassed. What do you think, John?
What do I think? Wait, John who? William, I think you're just letting things get on top of you. I mean, ship's position on an exploratory ship, that's a pretty heavy first posting. No one expects you to do anything other than your job.
I suppose you're right.
I'm a counselor. Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
Yeah. Well, sorry to have barged in on you like that.
Oh, don't worry. That's what I'm here for.
I'd better get back to sickbay. Thanks, John.
Wait a minute.
Okay, the controls are better in this game.
Can I, like, move around without having to, like...
You can click to move around and right-click to interact.
Oh my god, that's so much better.
Wait, before you interact, check the stuff on your wall.
Oh wait, shit.
Look at things look at things in the room, I guess. You don't necessarily need to look at everything. Right-click and then you can pick what you want.
Oh! I'm sure gazing into space was amazing for the first people to leave Earth, but for me, it's now getting a little samey.
And once you get items, you can also right-click and click the item you want. It'll be in that list. Like you've got the card, right? So.
I'm gonna eat the couch. It won't reply.
No, speak.
Nope, that's eating the couch. I personally do not want to sit on it until it's reupholstered.
Reupholstered.
And we've looked at the couch, right? Oh wait, no, I didn't. I brought that with me from the share house I lived in while at college. It's a bit too small for people to lie down on, but it's a thought that counts.
Bringing a couch from Earth, I like it.
My desk contains all the files on the crew and their mental well-being.
I want to say this real quick. Yahtzee went on record talking about how all bad horror movie franchises end up in space eventually, right?
Oh,
well, I did that straight away with the second game.
Son of a bitch. Right, and I tried to do that with the desk, but I couldn't do that. And let's look at our certificates. My diploma in human psychology and my license. What do you mean human psychology? What other kind of psychology is there? My license for practice is in an enclosed spaceship environment.
I'm assuming you need a special license because, I'm assuming a closed environment like this that you're only with the same people for literally a long, long period of time.
True.
You might go crazy, so you gotta.
These are the seats that came with the room. Pog.
Hey, they look like it.
Bye.
And you have to right-click and interact with the door. But, yeah. This is a ship-wide announcement. Oh wait, no, sorry. All personnel report to the conference room on the ops deck. I forgot who this was.
I don't know who this is.
By order of Captain Chahal. I thought it was the captain for a second. I thought it was just blue. You can be this person.
Hey, John. Adam, what's this all about? Beats me. Maybe someone died. Hopefully.
Oh, wait.
There's another blonde boy.
Just right then, boys and girls. Serena and I have a little announcement to make of something we think you should all know about.
We're getting married. Thought you were already married.
Yes, very witty. Fact is, the scanners have picked up something floating in open space.
I swear, if it's the
something
thing
manufactured. Serena. Thank you, Captain. If I could draw your attention to the tabletop. The object is constructed of metallic alloy and seems to be rectangular in shape.
Oh no, not again. Oh wow, first contact.
Let's not get too excited. It's more likely to be a human artifact left to the drift for a long time.
What else do we know about it?
It seems to be some kind of container. The right sort of size to be a cryonic escape pod. Sensors don't show any life signs inside it, though. Did you inform High Command? Yes, sir. They recommended we drop a beacon and leave it for a fully equipped research vessel. Just a recommendation, not a direct order? Yes, sir, but... Adam, use the grappling claw to bring it into the cargo bay.
That's a horrible idea. This is how horror movies start, motherfucker.
It'll be in range for the next few hours.
Righto, Chief.
Okay, everyone. Everyone else can go back to what they were doing. Well, we'll let you know if we need any of you for anything.
Did you see that? There was a blonde boy just doing what blonde boys do.
Yeah. Just a minute, John. What do you think of this?
I guess I won't know what to think till it's brought in.
Yes, quite. You know I'm going to need you there when we're examining it.
No, I didn't know that.
Come on, John, this is basic procedure. You should know this. This is potentially a first contact scenario. Regulations say a qualified psychologist must be on hand for first contact scenarios.
Okay, sure, but I'm not sure what you said, B.
You really need to stop depreciating yourself.
Self-deprecation? I like this guy already.
Adam should be done bringing it in soon. Stop by my quarters for a chat if you like. Help pass the time. So this is interesting. So right away, what we have here is
the classic movie scenario where there's an escape pod. And we need to check out what's inside it, and it's gonna be the artifact for the first game, and everyone's gonna go crazy and murder each other, and it's gonna be crazy, and I'm never gonna understand how it happened.
The helmsman Serena saw it in the scanners and told the captain, Barry Chahal, who apparently is super excited, wants to bring it in against better recommendation, which kind of makes sense, right? Because you think about it, right? This is his last mission before retirement. It's kind of pretty boring, right?
Yeah.
So I think his plan. This is completely speculation on my part. Is he just wants his last posting to be exciting?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, let's bring it in. I'm retiring soon. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, but
cool.
what if he's gonna die now because of that? Oh no, he's gonna be the old guy that dies. This is what happens in every fucking movie, man.
I mean, maybe.
The old guy always dies.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So now we're supposed to be there when that happens, but it's not happening quite yet. So we can kind of explore the ship at this moment. This is kind of our opportunity to explore.
Oh wait, we came out of there. Guess we'll just look at the table.
Alright, I popped up the walk.
It's a conference table with built-in tabletop plasma screen. Imagine if we still use plasma screen. Well, nobody's ever used plasma screen, I think. They used to call space the final frontier till we conquered it. I'm not sure what the current frontier is.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's probably a good deal.
Seems like this room.
Alright, bye. And into the next room. Neil.
There's Serena.
Okay.
Inside.
Let's look at the window. Actually, it's not a window. It's a sophisticated three-dimensional projection screen displaying the view from the front of the ship. Whack. Let's look at the console. Time was... Wait, that's weird. Time was the bridge needed all sorts of computers. That's does not... And consoles to work the ship. Now we only need one.
A little confused by that wording, but you know.
Time was the bridge needed all sorts of...
Hmm.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, maybe like it doesn't make sense, but maybe it probably means like once upon a time the bridge needed all sorts of stuff. Now we only need one.
Whack.
Maybe it's some British way of saying things that I don't know because this is.
We'll look at Serena.
England.
That's Ensign Serena Langley, the helmswoman. Let's speak.
Hands, nope.
Serena,
Oh, hello, Dr. Somerset.
enjoying your work?
Oh, yes, thanks.
Is this your first posting?
No, I was in a cargo transporter before this.
This must be a bit of a change of pace.
Yep.
What do you think of this alien artifacts? That I don't like the way they spelled artifacts. I don't like the way they spelled artifacts.
Okay, this is a British game. That's how you spell artifacts in England.
Motherfuckers can't even spell color right.
J-
What do you think of this alien artifact business?
Please don't insult an entire country. Personally, I don't think it'll turn out to be much. It's the captain's attitude that surprises me.
Not my fault they hate freedom.
He completely ignored a recommendation from high command. I know how he'd feel if I ignored one of his suggestions.
Overjoyed, probably.
What?
Nothing. Oh, no.
I love it.
Oh, how many countries have I offended throughout this life?
At least 3.
At least 3. At most, probably like 30.
You definitely that one Cyclonials comment that you made about something being Indian, which I totally did too, because I didn't know.
I don't think that's a racist thing. It's just that I don't know my geography.
Yeah, but
and
still,
architecture. It's more architecture than geography.
It's not a race thing. It's just a country offending thing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like I've seen a building like that in India, or maybe I'm crazy.
You probably are crazy because I beats me.
I'm on crack cocaine. What do you think of the captain?
He's very sexy.
He's a nice person, but confidently, he seems a bit unprofessional.
Why's that?
Well, he gets agitated when I call him sir. He keeps asking me to call him Barry. It's not what a captain should be like.
Is that a console as complicated as it looks? It's a good question.
Not to me. But then I spent 4 years learning how to use it.
I see. Nothing you'd like to talk about? Maybe you want to grab a cup of coffee.
You are the ship's counselor, you know?
That's true. I forget he's the counselor. That's weird.
Yeah. If I think of something, I know where your office is.
Of course. Well, I'll see you around.
That option stays. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Gotta go.
So what's on the right?
Gotta go fast.
I think you can progress the story without exploring, but I think it's useful to explore and kind of get your bearings real quick.
Yeah.
So we got escape hatches, it looks like.
Plus, it saves time for later. It's a hatch to one of the emergency escape pods. Is that going to say would be what it says for every single one?
I think it's the same, yeah.
Yep. Away.
Cool. Well, we don't need those yet.
Yeah, not till everyone starts murdering each other. Then we gotta go. Whee! It has to be opened via the panel on the door or from within. then let's get.
Okay, wait. Actually.
There is no panel by the door.
Explore first, because that's the captain's quarters, and I think that's how you. That's the next thing you have to do story-wise.
Oh, there is a panel. I'll just look at the panel.
Okay.
What do you have to say for yourself? It's a panel for the door to the captain's quarters with a keycard slot and a doorbell. Gotta go.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So elevator. We get to see the different floors.
How many floors are there?
So this is ops deck. You can tell by the little symbol by the elevator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's the observation decks, the ops desk, or the operation deck, the communal deck.
Yeah, that's operations. That's the observation deck. It's a communal deck, the residence deck, and the engine deck. Let's go to the observation deck.
Oh, look at that.
It's pretty.
Oh yeah, the map of the ship's pretty cool. It shows you every room.
All right, observation. That's where we are, and we got all that.
We saw all the operations stuff.
Oh, I didn't mean to click off.
No, I think it's a time thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'd like to look at it more. Let's just. I'm not sure how to implement that. Anyhow, is there anything else to look at, or do we have? We can look at the.
You can look at the view, and you can talk to Serena. I mean, not Serena. What's her name? Angela.
Angelica from Rugrats.
Angelica.
I'm never gonna call anyone their actual name on this.
Yeah, it is Angela. Cool, I got it right.
Okay, I admit that's pretty. That's pretty. Not as pretty as you, baby doll.
Angela, Jesus Christ.
Anyhow, Angela, that's a good
The first officer.
Song. Let's look at Angela. Lieutenant Commander Angela Garrett is the first mate. And let's hands. What happened?
Let's hands her.
Even if I could reach through the glass to the outside, I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, I think you clicked on the view.
Oh. Hands. I'm just gonna pretend you didn't suggest that.
Yep. There's a view.
Key Carter. I don't think so.
You clicked on the view.
Ah!
There we go.
I may need
I
it.
may need it.
Oh, you could. That's like giving it to her. Oh, this is so much better than the first game.
It is, right?
This is so
and there's
much
nothing
nicer.
like the
I don't have to
stairs.
click space like 80 times. Angela?
Dr. Somerset, how can I help you?
Do you come here often? Wink, wink.
Do you come here often? Love it. Usually once a day, generally before bed.
I love how as a counselor you can actually ask that.
I like to have a little moment to myself.
Yes? Like, as the counselor, he can ask whatever he wants, and they can't really get that uncomfortable. Unless he's, like, boldly just like, hey, so, you want to fuck?
My room?
Hey, so you said you know where my room is, so, like, want to fuck?
God.
It's what I do. No, I'm just kidding. What do you think the object will turn out to be?
Oh, yeah. Probably nothing but miscellaneous space debris. I agree with the captain's actions with regard to it. Better we find out that it is unimportant before wasting a large research ship's time. My Google device just triggered in Japanese, so I said something related to OK Google in Japanese.
I don't know how that works.
Strange. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so what do you want this object to be?
It's a good question. I want it to be nothing important.
Get us home sooner.
Federation reports say that there's no life in the Carcass Galaxy. If this proves correct, we won't have to update all our records.
That's a very practical attitude.
Thank you, Doctor.
Nice view, isn't it?
Sounds good. I thought so once. But now I've spent so much time in space, it loses its wonder.
I guess that's true that would happen.
Now I see nothing but clusters of red giants, binary systems, nebulaic dust.
Right. How are you feeling?
I'm quite well at the moment, thank you for asking. No problems that require your professional attention.
Jolly good. Jolly good, Sad.
Good.
Suppose I should be off about my business.
Until later, then.
I used to have a friend named Jolly.
Oh, really?
Or, like, they went, like, Because they like Jolly Ranchers so much, like people would call them Jolly all the time.
Oh, I like that. That's actually a really cute nickname.
Oh yeah. They like do cosplays and stuff. They're pretty cool. But
All right, communal deck.
communal deck. Let's go. And there's the map. Unfortunately, a timed artifact. Plaque. What does the plaque say? Games room. There's a games room. That's cool. What's the other plaque? Is there a third plaque there? Yep. Let's go ahead and click on that third plaque because I know I won't remember it's
all
there.
the way over there.
Counselor's office, Dr. Jonathan. Oh, that's mine.
That's where you just were when you started the game, so you don't need to go back in there.
True.
That's,
And that's
where William came out of.
sick bay, resident physician, Dr. William Taylor.
Is that last name familiar to you, Jay?
Taylor. Wasn't Tim Taylor.
No.
Wasn't Troby Taylor.
Simone Taylor.
Oh!
Simone also had blonde hair.
Oh,
William had
shit.
blonde hair. Yep, they're related.
They're all blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. F's in chat for fucking Syndigo though. Anyhow, let's look at these arcades. Can I play some arcade games? I love this game, but I can never work out what to do with it to somebody brain it. What the fuck?
That's definitely a reference that I don't get.
That might be like Mortal Kombat. I don't know. I know that's a very like off the wall thing. I'm sure there are better things I could be doing, but it's video games. You're in one of those, you know, you sick fuck. I'm sure I'd be brilliant at this if we had any darts. Brilliant at this if we had any dots.
What happened to the darts?
Somebody used them to stab out one of the previous members.
Maybe they got flushed out into space accidentally.
Is this like a really fancy pool table? Through a combination of holographic and force field technology, this table can simulate snooker, table tennis, snooker. What's snooker? Table tennis, sabuteo, pretty much anything. Can it be a pool table?
Probably.
That's all that I care about. Pool is poggers.
Billiards.
Shut up, you fucking fancy ass motherfucker. It's pool. Some works the popular.
I'm from Detroit. Okay, no kidding.
Being from Detroit, billiards.
Fancy.
We ain't fancy round here.
We ain't fancy down in Detroit, brother.
Brother. Never say that shit again, please. Down here, brother, we ain't ever been fancy schmancy. Some works of popular fiction for those with no sense of fun and some board games. Now let's look at the sofa.
Sofa.
Nice place to sit down after a hard evening's air hockey. Oh, it is an air hockey table too. Can I sit down?
I mean, it's simulating a lot of things.
No sitting down. Bye.
John is not important, not needing to sit down ever. Also, I like how you can't click on yourself in this game.
Oh shit, you can't.
Which is super nice, meaning if you're standing in front of something, you'll click on the thing behind it. Like if you stand in front of that chair, for example, you can click the chair through you.
Oh my god.
Which is so nice.
That just like fixed all our issues. It's a good thing there's no stairs in this game.
Right?
Anyway, it's a therapeutic massage chair. Massage chair. The captain spends a lot of time here.
It's the Ouroboros symbol, or whatever it's called. Not Ouroboros, that's not the right word. What is it called?
Fuck, I forgot. But that's like the medical thing, like the god of medicine, right? I think.
It's symbol, I think it's for, is it Hermes symbol? Yeah, staff of Hermes. The catechist, that's the word. Where did I get Ouroboros from? What is Ouroboros?
Ouroboros is another thing.
It is.
What's an Ouroboros?
Oh, it's the snake eating it. It's something eating its own tail. It's like the snake eating its own tail.
Oh shit, Ian is Taurus season. You know what that means.
Allegorical symbol in alchemy. The Ouroboros represent the concept of eternity and endless return. Like the sun, the Ouroboros underwent a journey of its own. From Egypt, it found its way to the Greek alchemists of Hellenistic Alexandria.
Asking Alexandria is a band.
Alright, anyways, we're here in sick bay. We got William here at a terminal.
It should be a med baby. Sick bay sounds like a 5-year-old trying to make a fucking spaceship. And this will be the sick bay.
Honestly, it's probably a British thing.
Fucking British people, man. More of a medical futon, really. God, I'm gonna offend so many British people.
Definitely.
Cabinet full
All
of medical
four of you.
supplies. All 4 of you out there. To anybody who's British, fuck you.
Hey,
Fucking,
Jay, Jesus Christ.
fucking freedom hating motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. No.
I regret nothing.
Oh my God, Jay. I mean, I don't disagree, but with you don't say the royalty and all that. But anyways,
At least our presidents don't fuck each other.
Hey,
Dr. William Taylor, the rookie ship position.
someday I want to be able to visit Europe, so let's not get ourselves in too much trouble.
We're gonna visit Europe, and I'm just gonna stand outside the Queen's palace, just like flipping off the palace.
Stand outside of Parliament.
Just gonna stand there and with like both middle fingers in the air. Like,
Fucking hell, man.
if we ever like start popping off on social media, that's the picture we're posting whenever we go there.
God, man. Sure.
And then we're gonna get kicked out. I'm just gonna pretend you didn't suggest that. What? It was nothing.
You could just get a, hand William.
William,
Oh, hello, John.
how are you feeling now?
Better, I think. Talking to you helped. I would like to come and talk again in the future.
Sure, just come track me down. You wouldn't believe me, but it's my job. It's what I'm here for. What do you think of this alien object?
To be honest, I'm not that bothered.
Me either. I'm too cool for it.
I'm just a physician. It won't matter to me unless someone injures themselves on it.
Whoa, do you know, buddy?
Do you know what kind of game you're in, William?
Sir, in the last game, everyone died, so,
No, only 2 of the 5 people died in the last game.
But to be fair, Trilby disappeared off the face of the earth.
Well, no, I mean, the epilogue showed him, like, walking away at the very end of the game,
Yeah, that's pretty much
So
the same thing.
He's fine. He just went to
You just
continue
that
to be a
just
Jedi.
because you fall off the face of the earth, that doesn't mean that you die. It just means you disappear.
But we know where Trilby is. There's Simone and Jem didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone else was like, where did the famous gentleman's burglar go?
Yeah, and Gentleman Thief. Yeah. Also, if you haven't noticed, because, it's pretty easy to miss it, this game actually has 6 characters. Last one only had 5.
Oh shit, we're a character up, which means more people can die.
Technically 4 characters, because AJ we only saw for a brief
That means
second.
more people can die now.
But we have 6 characters, which is actually like a whole
6
1.8
whole
characters more.
That's wild.
Because we actually get to talk to all of them and not have one that just runs away and dies.
True.
Alright.
What are you
What is
doing
William
there?
doing? Just reading some scientific papers someone sent me. It's incredible what they can do with nanites these days.
Over my head, I'm afraid.
You know what a nanite is, Jay?
Nope. What's an nanite?
Basically, nanite comes from the word nano, right?
Yeah.
Which is, a very, very small number. So a nanite is a very, 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 very small machine. And there's ideas of maybe one day when we can actually make nanites, they can like enter a person's bloodstream and like help fix problems or things like that, or just very, very small machines that have a purpose. That's what a nanite is.
Hey.
I think they're theoretical. I don't think we've made it yet.
Hey. What year is this supposed to be? Like 2030 something?
2385.
Can we talk about how shit their fucking UIs are? Like, holy shit! If by 2375 we aren't like on a basis where we don't have to use like 90s looking computers, then I'm gonna be pissed.
Jay, do you know when this game was made?
I don't know, but still, you'd think that.
I don't know either. I'm actually looking it up right now.
How was I supposed to know? You're the one who played the fucking game.
Skeptic. I know it was early 2000s. 2004.
That's when I was born.
Yeah, this game came out in July 2004, so that you were like a couple months old.
Yeah,
and
but
I was 3.
But that doesn't mean that I have to be happy with this. Like, if they thought that the UI was still going to be that shit in like 300 years, I mean, Jesus Christ.
5 Days of Stranger came out before you were born.
That's a big F in the chat for
crazy?
5 Days of Stranger being older than Jay Wilson, boomer. I'd better get back to work.
See you later.
Peace out, bitch boy.
All right.
Gotta
so
go.
that is this deck in its entirety. So you have the Residence deck, and then the Engine deck is the only two we have left. I like the little images by the elevator that are like more pixelated, but it's like the two people, you know, just to show you what deck it is.
So we need the communal deck.
No, we are on the communal deck because we got little two people. You can see by the
so
elevator.
we need,
like see the simplistic thing on by the elevator.
So either Engine or Residence.
Yeah, I mean we've been going down in order, so Residence sure.
All right, let's look at the sign.
The Engine is the.
Do you notice this is the residential deck? Panel. Key card. Card doesn't work in this slot.
Well, maybe you should read the plaques, Jay.
I don't do that whole reading thing. That's for nerds.
Imagine walking into an apartment building and then using your card on a door that doesn't belong to your house.
I'd like to know what happens when that happens.
It doesn't. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens? Does it just yell at you like, wrong
it goes,
card?
"Da-da."
Next time that I stay in a hotel, I'm going to go up to every card and use my card.
God.
And then get kicked out because they're like, why do you keep trying to get into people's rooms? And I'm like, I'm just not sure which one's mine, so I thought one of these would work.
If you get my number, you know, I'm just going to...
No, like, next time I get a hotel room, like, I specifically tell them, by the way, don't tell me which room's mine. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Or you'll get someone else to book you the room and then give you the key card without telling you the number.
That would be fun. Lieutenant Commander Angela Garrett.
Give one card to give you two people a card, and then they have to race so you can find the room first. That would be so fun.
All right, that's our first video whenever I get up there because I'm gonna need a place to stay on it.
All right, sounds good.
Jesus Christ, Lieutenant Commander Angela Garrett, inside Serena Langley.
Gotcha.
Can we knock on the door? Door has to be open from the keycard panel or from within. So
I think you can speak to the door if you want to like call, or I think if I remember, you just went to click on the panel, but
it won't reply.
Maybe hit the button above the panel.
So use hand.
Yeah, the door.
Oh, nobody's home.
All right, they're not there. That's right, because both of those two people are up on the. One is on the observation deck, one's on the ops deck.
That's true. Plastic, of course. No real plants survive long in this state of matter.
The stale atmosphere.
The stale atmosphere. God, I want to fucking die. All right, let's look at this. Dr. William Taylor. He's not here.
He's also not here.
But we'll go ahead and...
Because sounds...
Nobody home.
All right, and then who's in this one?
Lieutenant Adam Gilkenny. Dr. Jonathan Somerset.
It's us and Adam. John and Adam.
God, shut the fuck up. Let's click that button. Nobody home.
Okay, Jay, you do have a key card, and that room does belong to you.
Oh.
Hit cancel.
Oh, there's a cancel button.
Yeah.
I was wondering this whole time.
Yeah.
Use the key card on the door.
Jay, on the panel.
Nope. You use it on the door.
Jesus, look, this is an adventure game, but that's not bad logic.
No, not at all. I never claimed to be a genius, Mr. Siwick. I just claimed that I was a hilarious man.
Gotcha.
Which I am.
Thank you for setting the record straight.
For the record, I am a genius and a hilarious man.
All right, so this is our room. We got a bunk bed.
Let's look at that locker. It's an electronically locked storage locker, and let's use our hand on it. It requires a key card. Then let's use our key card on it. It's Adam's locker. Let's use the other one.
Books and clothes.
Books and clothes. Can we grab the books? I've already read them all 100 times. Oh yeah, you probably have a lot of free time up here, good buddy. What books are those? Any good things like The Great Gatsby or other smart people stuff?
The Great Gatsby is actually a really good book. I love it.
I've still not read it. We're reading it in class this coming week.
Ooh, nice. Genuinely, I love the book. So let me know what you think.
All right, bet. Some of my old psychology textbooks I like to refer to now and then. I know I keep saying this. I just read a new book, and I'm happy about it.
Nice. What's the book?
This book's called Scythe, right?
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, it's Pog. I don't know if I said it on recording, but it just...
Oh, good. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, it's a book, right, where you, think about a world where, death it doesn't exist. Like what? Like we're on such a like
dying of old age.
We're dying of old age.
people
All
are
of it is
immortal.
just we've made such technological advancements that all of that is just like it. Death isn't a part of.
It's reversible. It's not permanent. I suppose.
Yeah. Like it's reversible unless like the government should like just like yo die and then you just die. But it's just like so interesting, dude. Like and like they have like people kill themselves for fun.
Have you seen the movie In Time?
No.
It's a similar premise. I mean, it's a little different, but it's similar in the sense that like death has got different mechanics. I like it a lot. Basically, currency is life.
Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty
it's
much-
that Justin Timberlake one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, Justin Timberlake's the main character.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wait. I think you're right. I did not connect those dots. Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Justin Timberlake's my boy. Of course I know what movies
Wow.
he's in.
Nice. But yeah, it's that one with him. And basically currency is time, right? So, what like instead of earning money from working, you earn time, and basically how the mechanics of it is you've got 1 year on your clock, and it doesn't start ticking down, and you can't spend it, and you can't get more until you're 20 years old. Once you're 20 years old, it starts ticking down, and then as soon as that timer hits 0, you're dead.
Yep.
Right? But you can work and add time to it. You can spend time, so instead of having to spend money on something,
Dude,
you
and like
hey, I
there's
want a
a
cup of
scene
coffee,
in
and
like
you
a
spend 5
casino
minutes on a cup of
It was
coffee.
fucking wild.
Yeah, where they
Because
bet
people were like
hundreds of
betting
years.
the fucking like tons of years of their lives.
Yeah.
And like
Exactly.
if you like lose them, then you only
It's
have
so
like
good.
you could get down to like a year left. Like
Oh, you know
shit's
it's 25,
wild.
not 20. It's 25, not 20.
But still, like that's
but
a
yeah.
wild premise in general.
It's insane because then the movie's literally the rich live forever while the poor die young.
It's just like real life.
Right? Because it's crazy because you get these fucking like I don't know, for lack of a better term, billionaires. But, just these fucking rich people who literally have thousands of years stored up in their bank vaults. It's like
It's wild.
shit, man. And then God, it's a good movie. You
Oh
should-
yeah,
everyone should watch it.
everybody in the crowd should
Like-
definitely go watch that.
I know it's like it's not it wasn't a failure. Like people actually went to watch it, but at the same time, almost nobody that I've talked to has ever seen it. So definitely go watch it if you haven't seen it. 'Cause
It's a
worth it.
Pog movie. I watched it when
Yeah.
I was like 12 and it blew my mind.
Anyways, back to the game.
Anyways, back to like what we're actually talking about. Clothes. Let's look at our
Clothes.
clothes.
Are they exactly the same as the one you're wearing?
So spare clothing. Since the invention of dirt repellent fabric, nobody needs more than 2 outfits. Shit! Dirt repellent
Nice.
fabric?
That's Pog.
Yeah,
Makes
but,
my life
but
easier.
wouldn't they also still stink?
I mean, that's why.
And it's also cool that they added forever deodorant.
God.
So we don't need to shower ananymore. And
while they're on.
and self-cleaning hair.
God. You just put like a little thing in your hair. It's like you put this you put this liquid in your hair, right? This product that just does everything for you.
Dude, it's so cool. That was here when we moved in.
All right.
Let's look at the bunks. I sleep on the bottom. Adam takes the top.
Oh, I'm sure Adam does take the top. I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
Neither of us use this desk, but there's one in everyone's quarters.
Yeah.
Toilet door. Take the door.
I feel like Adam should use the desk because you've got one in your office.
I don't need
I don't
to.
think Adam has an office.
That's true. And you can't look at the window, so.
Why is Adam here? I forgot why Adam was here. Adam's useless. Adam. Oh, okay. Adam's the engineer.
Yep. Oh
So
yeah,
he
we'll
works
see
down
him
the
in
engine deck.
the engine.
Wait. What's in the right door?
That's a good question.
I honestly don't remember. So we'll find out together.
Into the right door.
Oh, the eating area, the cafeteria.
The hatch.
Hatch.
It's an entrance to the maintenance tunnel on the deck. I don't know where the ones on the other decks are. Interesting. Let's look at the counter. It's just a counter you sit at while eating. The seats are close together to encourage sociability. And now that COVID's around, you think in space COVID still exists? I hope not. That'd suck.
Well, hopefully COVID doesn't exist in 300 years, Jay.
But it could.
It could, which is scary. It might become an endemic.
What's an endemic? Like it doesn't.
Endemic is like the flu, something that
that just like
you can never get rid of. Vaccines won't because we've gotten rid of some stuff like measles and shit. With vaccines.
Yeah, but if we never get rid of it, there's no way they're gonna keep masks on us forever, right?
No, I mean hopefully they'll get it under control more like the flu, and it'll just be like you have to get the COVID shot every year.
I've never. I don't take the flu vaccine.
Oh, I see.
Sometimes it makes you more sick is the issue.
Well, it's a rare. Okay, I'm not gonna get into vaccines right now.
Oh no, I take all my vaccines. Just the flu shot every year.
I mean that's fair. The flu shot is not
It's not that necessary is my issue, but like other things.
Certainly.
I definitely take it. Just like the flu, flu vaccine is the issue. No, I'm not one of those. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I swear to God.
I get you.
I'd hate myself even more than I already do. Anyhow, the theory was that we could gaze at the pretty stars go past while eating our meals and be too struck dumb with wonder to complain about the quality of the food. Dude, MREs, do you know what an MRE is?
Meals ready to eat, yeah.
Yeah, MREs are like, they honestly don't taste that bad.
Well...
Like compared to what you'd think that they'd taste like.
I mean, sure. I'm sure. I mean, like...
Because I was expecting it to be gross, but I like hang out with a lot of people who are like big like military guys, and like we were like playing airsoft one day, and like then they were just like, this is what we're gonna eat, and I was like, why? And they were like, because, and I was like, okay, but like,
fair enough.
I don't know, didn't taste bad. And there was like dessert
I've never
stuff
tried
and stuff in them.
Cool.
You wouldn't think there'd be dessert stuff and that sort of thing. Anyhow, the counter set out while eating. The seats are close together to encourage sociability. Blah 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 blah. The dispenser.
Seats are close together to encourage sociability. Oh my fucking god.
Quite the opposite of what life is right now. Seats are far apart to decrease sociability.
Yeah. That's
the food dispenser. Take material from the garbage processor on the deck below and converts it into edible matter with nano machines. That doesn't mean that we have to. That's awful.
They eat garbage.
To be fair, so does half of America.
Fair.
Shots fired.
So like 80% of America.
80% of America, yeah.
I mean,
shots fired.
You know why? You know what the acronym for the standard American diet is, right?
Diabetes?
SAD. Sad.
Oof. Engine deck.
All right. Yep. Engine deck. We got a noise here. Very creepy noise.
Can you walk into here?
You can, but you just miss it. Oh, you have to click off the screen.
Oh, it's so loud.
Yeah. I guess you'll see the door on the way up and look at the engine on the way back.
What the fuck is this?
It's the cargo bay.
Can I go in there? I'm not allowed in there.
You can look at the door though. So you know what kind of door, where it goes.
That leads into the operator's booth for the external grappling claws. Oh, that's what they're going to use later to get the thing.
Yep, Adam does it because Adam's the engineer.
The cargo bay door is open to allow incoming shuttles and anything that might have been picked up by the external grappling claws.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the panel. It's a panel that controls the cargo bay door.
And the airlock.
Airlock. That's the inner airlock door.
Great. I'm glad you had to walk all the way over there to tell me that.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
And then I don't think there's anything to the right.
Should we check?
If you'd like. But I'm pretty confident. Yeah. Nothing there.
But how do I get back?
All right, all the way back. You just go to the side of the screen. Like that would have worked if there was something.
Oh, cool.
See. And then here you can click off the screen in the black. Over there, yeah. What's in here? Oh, you didn't look at the engine. Whatever, it's fine.
Wait, oh, was I supposed? There we go.
Or the core.
The reactor core. This is gonna blow up at the end. I'm reliably informed this is what keeps the ship ticking over.
You know, I'm kind of scared that there's only one guardrail.
Yeah, me too. That's someone probably should have died by now with that.
They might want a second guardrail. Just a thought.
Wait, where is the last guy?
Wait, you know what this room is?
Is it a bathroom?
No. What's the switch on the wall do?
Lever. Let's pull it and find out. Oh, it's a prison.
Yeah. That sounds like such a Half-Life sound.
Force field. That sounds like what?
The sound when you hit the lever, it reminded me of like a Half-Life sound.
Don't. Half-Life.
Yeah, I thought you liked Half-Life.
I love Half-Life. But you ruined it.
Great, I'm glad.
You ruined it, you son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Doesn't look very comfy, but I don't think they're supposed to.
Fair enough.
We'll make our comeback to Half-Life.
All right. I think that's everything.
That is
time
everything.
to go check out the captain's quarters.
So speaking of Half-Life, we'll be back at some point. I'm not
We
sure
will.
when. But at some point.
Oh, by the way, Jay.
What?
I think it was June 9th of 2020 was the last Half-Life video we uploaded.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, even on our current schedule, where we would pick a series after the Homestuck epilogues, that would end after June 9th.
So over
So
a
at
year
the
away.
absolutely earliest. Oh wait, actually, June 6th. Sorry, June 6th. So the absolute earliest, we would start Half-Life over a year after we last did it.
That's so funny. That's so good, and I love it.
God, all right. Yep, back here.
Back here
And
into the
we
door.
ring the bell.
Oh wait, no, we ring the bell. Cancel that, and you ring the bell. Saved by the Bell, they say. You know, I realized what Saved by the Bell is for.
Yeah,
Do you know what it means?
I think so.
Saved by the Bell is because people used to get buried alive, and they'd put like a rope. It's John, Barry.
Ah, John, do come in. That's scary, actually. What's on your
Wait.
mind?
Anyway,
That's
before we get on with this fucker's thing, dude, people used to get buried alive so often that they'd have to put a string in the coffins for them to ring so that somebody could come and unbury you.
Why the fuck did that happen?
Because back in the day, like people couldn't tell whether you were in a coma or you were actually dead. This is like 1800s.
So,
Shit was morbid as fuck. I was literally looked at my English teacher and I was like, I did not need to know that.
you know, I was not aware of that, but you know, I mean, the more you know, right?
That doesn't mean that I should be dude. I literally like everything is so morbid. Literally Saved by the Bell, which you would think like, oh, like school, you know? No, it's like getting buried alive. And like the fact that used to be in a like we just did our Edgar Allan Poe unit, but like
that makes sense.
But like the fact that was a legitimate fear is just fucking wild. Because that was like his biggest fear whenever he was around was like, I'm gonna be buried alive. Anyway, do you need me yet?
No, not yet. We'll page you when we're ready. Why don't we catch up with some work in your office while you're waiting?
What do you think the object will be?
I don't want to make any assumptions yet. Personally, I hope it'll be an alien artifact.
Fucking wrong spelling.
But really, I'm expecting it not to be. It's not be.
Pessimism is a sensible attitude. That way you can't get disappointed.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a
Like
lot of girls
psychiatrist.
turn him down in his life, that's why.
Fucking John Somerset.
Dude, like that's literally what you say whenever you don't get girls. It's like, you know, I don't get, if you don't get your hopes up, you don't get disappointed.
Jesus, Jay.
Listen, I get women, so I can sit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm concerned about one of the crew.
Oh?
Oh, it's about that guy that was talking to him from the sickbay.
Oh, who?
Serena seems so standoffish. Angela doesn't have any
So,
sense of fun at all. William seems to think he's out of his depth. Adam acts
I mainly made you come here
sometimes.
last
Actually, I wonder
because
what they think of me.
only these options only pop up once you've met these people. So let's go through all of them.
Wait, so we need to go back and find the last person?
No. That's all of them.
Oh, so
The captain's the 6th one, Jay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never
So
mind.
what do you mean? Never mind.
Like, I'll come back to it.
Anything else you want to discuss with me? Okay. So you're doing that last then.
That way I can get to know this guy.
Okay, sure.
Learned about one of the crew. Could you remind me what our mission is? Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Why the fuck are we in space?
Is playing dumb one of your psychological mind games. We're mapping out the Caracas galaxy. You know that.
The Caracas galaxy. Think we'll find anything interesting?
Sure, if you're a geologist. You know, I'm a little concerned because the name Caracas galaxy, well, is very similar to carcass, which is a corpse.
I thought you were going to compare that to Carcat. You're like, Caracas reminds me of Carcat, so
it's literally carcass, which the definition is of the dead body of an animal, with an A added to it.
Only slightly terrifying.
It's so similar, and it's like that. Also, fucking Mephistopheles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Mephistopheles is?
No.
Mephistopheles
I couldn't even pronounce it, dude.
Well, okay, so Mephistopheles is like a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a combination of 3 Greek words. Blah blah blah. There's met, which is negation. Phos, meaning light. Philes, meaning loving. So the whole thing means not light loving, possibly parodying the Latin Lucifer or light bearer. So it's literally like the opposite of not light loving is literally what it means. So it's like a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And Mephistopheles is the name of a demon. So yeah. So, anyways, calling a ship Mephistopheles and traversing a galaxy named Caracas is probably a bad thing. Might be a little bit of a bad omen.
Mm-hmm. Only
anyways.
slightly. How are you
feeling? Hell, I'm always content. You know that.
You're retiring after this post, right?
God, don't remind me. High Command have done so constantly over the last few months. I could have wished for a slightly more memorable final mission.
Let's just see what the future holds. And when everybody dies, I'm concerned about one of the crew. Okay.
Yeah, Captain. I think this is going to be very memorable. Oh, who?
Just wait. So can we go through all of these?
Yeah. So standoff. Is Serena standoff?
Serena seems so standoffish.
You noticed that too? She just goes by the rule book. That's her problem.
And you don't?
John, I have this theory. Old captains don't get retired because we're old and infirm. We get retired because we've realized that the rules could do with a few changes.
Shit. I see. Angela doesn't have any sense of fun at all.
She was educated at the Ganymede University of Science. They like to teach people that logic is the only way of life.
Oof.
That's why I need her as the first mate, really. Sometimes a logical viewpoint is what you need the most.
William seems to think he's out of his depth.
Hell, didn't we all in our first posting?
That's true.
I remember mine, helmsman on the EFS California. I was expecting the captain to turn around and bite my face off every minute of every day. William will be all right soon enough.
True. Adam acts so facetious sometimes. What does facetious mean again?
Facetious, God. It's one of those words I know from context. Let me see the definition.
Yeah, I know it by context, but like, what's the actual definition?
Treating serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor.
Yeah.
Hey, someone has to. A spaceship is an enclosed environment, and sometimes tempers get a little strained.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Every crew needs someone to like him to lighten the mood. And he's a fine engineer, too.
I thought it said fire engineer.
You're his bunkmate. You know him better than me.
I guess. He's a fire engineer, dude.
God, alright, and then?
Actually, wonder what they think of me.
The ship's counselor is paranoid. Physician, heal thyself. Seriously, they must think you're doing your job right. They wouldn't keep talking to you if you weren't.
That's a fair enough point. Thanks. And never mind.
And that's everything.
All right. Later, bitch.
Oh, okay. Anything else you want to discuss with me?
Nope.
Nope. Fuck off.
Do you need me? Are we there yet? I should get back to work.
Drop in anytime you want to talk. So yeah, so how to actually... Oh, it's not like I have much else to do. So to progress the story now, you actually have to go back to your office.
Yep. That's what because he said go back to your office. So I'm assuming.
And I only did that made you go there last so that you would have met everybody.
Yeah. Isn't that the
Communal deck?
Nope, it's not that one.
It's not the top of the ship.
I don't know how this works, man.
The communal deck, and all the way to the right.
I'm assuming that there's somebody in here. Nope.
And then use your desk.
Fine.
You gotta get back to work.
Getting back to work. What does he even do when there's nothing to do? I suppose you should take another look through the personnel files in case this is a first contact scenario.
Attention, Dr. Somerset. Dr. Somerset, please report to the cargo bay immediately.
Of fucking course. God, fucking
Then again,
motherfucker.
Yep. And then now you can go to the cargo bay.
Son of a bitch.
To advance the story.
It happens every time I try to get any fucking work done on this fucking ship. Son of a
But you
bitch.
know what? I think we're gonna have to go to the cargo bay in the next one.
You think so?
Yeah. Here, go ahead and click the engine deck.
Engine deck.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all you beautiful, valid people out there. I'm not sure why I did that. If you enjoyed this one, please hit a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Comment down below. Tell us what you thought. Subscribe, post notifications if you want to see what we're doing next. Join the Discord. There's some beautiful, amazing people that would love to talk to you. Me not included, because I have so much better things to do with my time to mess around with you fuckers. And follow the Twitter, because eventually I'll grace you with my presence on there. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Love.